Thank you for joining us today on our episode of Welcome to Your Neighborhood, where your neighbors tell us what they love about where they live. I'm here in Highland Forest. So right now we are on our way to a friend and client's house, Christy. I'm really excited about this neighborhood because it is also my own. I'd like to hear what she has to say about our neighborhood. A lot of people out there hear how important things of a neighborhood are from the real estate agent's point of view, but I don't think anyone's ever captured the view from the neighbors, right? From the person who lives in the neighborhood already. Drawing out what's important to the people that already live there, I think is super important. So, one of the things that I love about this neighborhood is that when I moved to Jacksonville, this is one of the neighborhoods I used to drive through, knowing or wishing, hoping that one day I would live here, right? The houses are beautiful. They tug at your heartstrings. Like it means something when you move in here. Funny enough, when I went to preview a home for somebody else and they said they didn't want to buy the house, we put an offer in immediately, and it felt like all of our dreams came true at that moment. Hi, Christy. Hey. Let's go this way. Yes. Thanks for taking the time today to do this. It means a lot.
No problem.
I know you love living here, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So
we were kind of going through a difficult time because my husband and I had just became caregivers for my in-laws, and we were kind of in a hurry searching for the right house, but we also had kind of a list that we knew we needed. And we also, growing up, both him and I have grown up in Onslow County, and we also had the neighborhoods that we wanted. And that was one of the things we were not kind of willing to negotiate on, as you know.
Yeah.
So just the whole process of you being willing to go with what we needed, but you were diligent in making sure that our needs were met, but at a very fast pace, which was really important to us because we had like a huge need to get them in a house before anything medical happened. So it was wonderful. And I gained a friend, like I said, mutual.
So what's your idea of a perfect neighborhood? And why is this neighborhood perfect for you?
I think you already had my list, didn't you? So large lots, wooded, private, but a sense of community.
Yeah.
The houses, I've never been a fan of cookie cutter neighborhoods where all the houses are exactly the same.
Yeah.
I like that this neighborhood is eclectic in the homes, but there's a really good sense of traditional style here. Highland was always that neighborhood when I was a kid that had the beautiful Christmas lights, and that was like the neighborhood that we would drive. Yeah. Being in the country, we didn't have like the subdivisions that had the lights, and Highland was that subdivision that I always drove through as a kid and was always enchanted by it.
I did that too, driving through it, kind of wishing that one day
that dreaming, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have that house one day, or I'm gonna live here.
Yeah, same.
Absolutely.
And how about the wildlife?
Ah! We live in a pocket of paradise outside of the city because let me tell you something, we have everything. We have deer, owls, foxes, yet you're outside the city limits and you feel like you're in kind of like your own little pocket of paradise, in my opinion.
I love that, pocket of paradise.
Yes, I do feel like it. I feel like that immensely. And HOAs I love. I think they are needed in neighborhoods, but I also feel like ours is kind of unobtrusive. It's not as political as some HOAs can get. So I think that's important.
It's voluntary.
It is. My daughter's piano teacher lives 7 houses down from us. It's just it is, and it's a safe neighborhood. It's a beautiful neighborhood. The sidewalks are beautiful. It's just well kept. It's wonderful.
I love living here too. So, and I have great neighbors.
Thank you. I know she moved here for me.
Thanks for taking time out of your day today and showing us the neighborhood. Now I know why you love this neighborhood just as much as I do.
Absolutely.
And why you make the best neighbor.
Likewise.
Thank you for joining us today on our episode of Welcome to Your Neighborhood, where your neighbors tell us what they love about where they live. With any questions, don't forget, KristiHillTeam.com.